G'day guys, selling an 80 series Land Cruiser 1991. It's a factory 1HDT, but the engine's been swapped out for a 105 series 1HZ about 10 years ago. So the engine has about 100,000 Ks less than the body, and the engine's about 10 years younger than the rest of the body. So yeah, it's back from the 2001, 2002 model Land Cruiser 1HZ. Heaps of modifications been done. I've owned it for the last 9 years. It's pretty clean on the outside. Obviously not a show pony. It's been used, but in terms of paint, everything is quite clean and tidy. I had the bonnet resprayed a few years ago just to keep it looking schmick. As you can see, it's got aftermarket headlights on the front. It's got 35-inch tyres, got the hubs. I've had a full body underspray done for rust protection. The front diff is actually a couple years old. Had that replaced as there's a common crack that you get in the front of a diff on 80 series, so that's been fixed and plated. And then under the hood, it's just a standard 1HZ, never missed a beat, never let me down. It's a dual battery system, so you got a secondary battery over here, the intervolt charging system, which I guess converts the power from the main to the second. You can even plug in solar panels, have permanent solar panel setups. You can do all sorts, but that pumps heaps of charge and has a bunch of plugs in the back, so you can just plug a fridge in and be ready to go just like that. If we go inside, just because there's a plane coming, there's a heap of mods inside the car. So the center console is actually a fridge. So at the front you can do hot or cold, and so you can actually get your hot food from the takeaway and chuck it on hot, and it will keep that food warm. Or you can even chuck some cold beers in there and go up the beach and have some coldies while you're at the fridge. So it's just a fan system. I wouldn't leave it running overnight kind of thing, but if you're away for the day, it's perfect. Got a pretty new UHF in here, so it's just a 80 channel standard. The aerial's on the front, it's holding the bonnet up currently because the bonnet struts are a little bit old. Also has Apple CarPlay and a reversing camera, so you can see that there's a reversing camera under the wheel carriers on the back. Also got your tyre gauge system at the top here, so that's the temperatures in each tyre and the pressure in each tyre. 534,000 on the body, but as I mentioned, the engine's about 100,000 Ks less, but you can tell it's a 1HDT because of the turbo lights on the dash, but that's obviously the old engine that was in here about 10 years ago. It's a solid wagon all the way around. It's got this aftermarket wheel carrier. It's also got aftermarket side steps. Built for the outdoors, but has not been in the outdoors the last while. Used it a bit when I was up in Queensland, but last 5 years been in Sydney. It's been parked underground actually, for the most part, and been camping a few times down to the snow in Jindabyne. But yeah, you might have seen in the front there was like tweeters. So there's tweeters in the front, left and right, and the speakers have been upgraded on both sides. And a big sub in the back, so it's got a really nice sound system. It's got the drawers in here, everything you need for recovery, but also just like you can change a wheel or battery charging, all that kind of stuff. Just going to throw that in. Also has a compressor, pumping up your tyres, and then just a regular toolbox. Fire extinguisher, snap strap, all the usual stuff. The wheel carrier alone is about 3K. Has all your towing points, so obviously you can put the tow bar in there, but also has your trailer brakes and your 7-pin flat. And you can even charge, so that charges your battery in the trailer or caravan or whatever you're towing. So underneath is the back. It's a stainless. The exhaust is only a few years old as well. Brand new exhaust with extractors to give it a little bit more oomph. But yeah, so tyres are pretty well new, a couple years old as well. Got 4 brand new BFG 35s, KM3s, and I think the spares are KM2, but it has heaps of tread on them as well. Because of the bigger tyres, will be a little bit of we need to do some creative work to get that registered in New South Wales, but where there's a will, there's a way. And yeah, you can see she stands out. She's shining at the moment. The paint has been really looked after, and as I mentioned, I got the bonnet sprayed probably like 5-6 years ago. Made a world of difference. The roof is nothing to rave about, but I'm 6'1" and don't really see the roof, so don't really care. I think what matters is how the front looks, and yeah, she looks solid. So I've had heaps done to it over the last 10 years, spent amounts I don't want to even quote, but all the receipts are in the book inside. It's got a spare key. I've had everything from like the swivels on both sides to bearings on all wheels, and mechanically spent a fortune, but it is in tip-top nick for that reason. It just won't give in. It's just a weapon, and whoever buys this, you're going to be sorted for the long term to come, because everything's been done properly the first time, and I've been through that whole kind of learning experience. So there's nothing really wrong with it at all. The only thing is just a couple of kind of little electrical hiccups. It's a 35-year-old car, but like some of the windows are a little bit dodgy, and yeah, it's pretty much it. Like the bonnet struts need replacing, but I just shoved the UHF up in one of the holes and it seems to do the job. So everything else works perfectly. I'll start her up. She always starts a dream. I always do the glow plug, kind of warm it up, and then she's just ready to rock and roll. 100Z Mighty Diesel. I think they give in at about 3 gazillion kilometers, so the factor's about 400,000 on it, and the engine's 100,000 Ks younger than the body, and 10 years younger than the body. Means this thing will just tick on over for the time to come. So, bit sad, but I've been holding on to this puppy for a long time, and it's time for me to grow up and get something a bit more modern. Cheers.